Welcome back, everybody. This is Mog once more here on Mog's Cast, and we have a pretty nice little episode for you today. We have gotten our new update. Between the recording of last episode and this one, which was, maybe 2 hours ago today, which was not today when you are probably watching this, but the update came through and it patched the game for me, and it freaked me out because I forgot I had dropped my backpack while working on building up some of the walls and stuff around here. And I thought, like, when I got the new update and it updated the map, I had lost my backpack and all this other stuff, but in reality, not the case. I just got a little freaked out because they added the keyring to our character, and it was popping up over here in place of where my bag was previously. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it, I lost my farm journal and, my water bottle, oh, big deal. But thankfully not the case. I was able to find it. But to get back on topic, we've got a lot of new updates today. So yeah, the new 10 skill system is up. It's converted all my skills and stuff over. I have spent a few additional points it granted me because it made the points easier to get, and thus I have earned more at this point. So we've kind of been shuffled around a bit, thankfully. Excuse me, not thankfully is a weird word choice there, but yeah, it's been kind of a nice change. It's definitely an update. I had talked previously about how it would be nice to get the crowbars, more of a use other than just a weapon. And I don't see anything about being able to use crowbars to pop windows or locks in the changelog, so unfortunately I don't think that's going to be an option we really have at this point. At least until maybe next update, or maybe one of the hot fixes or something like that. I don't know. But unfortunately, at the time being, that seems to be the case. So what we're going to be doing today, in fact, is not really exploring more of South New Denver here. What we're going to be doing is actually heading back toward our previous place over by the school where we've got some radishes growing. Because I talked about it last time that we do need to do that because of our farming goods probably getting ready to be harvested. But on top of that, it's just kind of good to get back to that side of town and back toward the other cities, I guess. Because we're not going to be sticking around in New Denver forever. We're going to be going to visit some of the other places around in the map now, including possibly Dreadwood, which I haven't really been to yet. Oh, a laser cannon and a red dot scope. I'll leave that behind for now. I don't think I really want that. It'd be nice to grab, but it's not that essential. What do we got back here? Anything? I'm looking for bullets, basically. If we can find more bullets, because I'm basically taking all of the bullets we had at this place, and I just basically shoved it all in here, along with a little bit of food for our run, and a few other just random knickknacks and things I wanted to bring back. I basically took all of the expiring food out, and have added it to our backpack so that we can bring it back with us so it doesn't go bad here, and I've left behind a lot of the non-perishable stuff, so it should be good if we come back. Unfortunately, the wall around the entire backyard is not complete yet, but it did give us a good opportunity to earn 3 skill points in construction moving back, so I don't think it's going to be enough to build the rainwater barrels just yet on this character, but we'll be getting there pretty quick. In fact, we've got some more construction to do at this other place, I do believe. Actually, no, I'm crazy. I'm thinking of another one. I'm sure we'll come up with more construction stuff to do now that we're coming back to this other place so that we can top ourselves off. On the plus side, there are a couple of rain barrels already crafted here that Elza Young built for us in her previous life before she died. So we are moving along here, cutting through some of the little areas in the front of the source here so we don't attract as many zombies, or well, we're attracting a lot of zombies so that we don't have to cut in between too many zombies too quickly. Thankfully. So it looks like our nimble skill, I think, or sneaking skill has bought us a little bit of leeway in how much noise we're making, though how much is yet to be determined. We definitely are making some moves between some of these zombies, and with the extra skill that we put into 2 skills we've got in sprinting now, things are going to be a lot easier for us, thankfully. That should make things a little nicer when navigating through big old groups like this or trying to get through the town. Looks like they've seen us, so might as well make the rush through it anyway. Gave us a chance to catch our breath, but we're gonna keep it moving. And is this our place? Oh, this is actually my place in one of my other save games on the server that I'm running with a few friends. I built this place out. We are on the other side of the schoolyard here, but we are very close, so we are definitely heading in the right direction at the very least. Why don't we go ahead and get a little bit of skill points here? These guys are moving rather slow, and might as well try to get a little bit of, check this out. So this is another thing. You can definitely use your weapon to hit them on the ground still, but you can also, instead of just clicking, you can hold the control to attack or right click and then press shift. Or, I'm sorry, not shift. Spacebar will either push enemies that are standing and walking at you at normal, height, or stomp enemies that are on the ground when you're in combat mode. So a little bit of a change to combat there. No longer just stomps or swings at the character on the ground. You can choose and elect to swing your axe or weapon if you so would like, or using your foot to just stomp people when they're on the ground. So a nice little change there for combat, giving us a little bit more of a control over how we want to interact and use our equipment and gear. So here it is, we are back, and I hope, I do pray that these plants may be looking okay. Young radishes, they're well watered and flourishing. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of some of this overgrowth, clear it up a little bit, remove some grass here, remove some grass back here. There's a little bit here, and I think we've got another plant right back here behind this guy. Yeah, we can see it there. It is flourishing. There's still young radishes, are not ready to be harvested yet. But hell, it's at the very least we were able to catch it before they rotted, right? I'm pretty okay with that. I've got a few more over here. Let's check on these as well and take a look at our water barrels and see how they are doing. These are all well watered, looks like as well still. We don't want to drink straight out of this because water can be tainted. In this new update, you have to boil your water to ensure that it's not going to just go bad on you. Why don't we go ahead and I'm going to start taking these propane tanks. Ooh, probably not in the main bag there. I'll have to put it in the main inventory. Just to clean it up a little bit, make it look a little less messy, and since there's no real use for this place right now anyway, we're just going to toss our propane tanks into the shed. That's where we'll keep them. Besides, it's a safety thing. Propane tanks are volatile. If hit by any sort of explosion or fire, or heat, I should say, at all, can make them explode. So keeping them away from the rest of your house is probably a safe thing. And I'm okay with playing on that. Looks like we got some tree branches there. What we're going to go ahead and think about doing here is get together all of our gear and kind of consolidating probably either at this place or at Elza Young's original spawn house, and possibly getting ready to head toward Muldrow. And I've been considering, I got to double check and make sure all the versions are up to date and everything's like, you know, pretty snazzy with these, but I uninstalled the literature mod and the marijuana mod because they were not compatible with the newest version of Project Zomboid. The links are still in the description below if you are so inclined or curious, but at this point I think I'm going to install basically just map mods and not do any sort of gameplay mods, because just keep it, you know, a little nicer and just give us a little bit more variety in what we can see while still maintaining a pretty unedited is the word I'm looking for, unedited loot list, I guess. As fun as it is to kind of have that variety in content and items you can find, it's probably for the best that we don't worry about it too much. We got some wire back here, and there's all of our seeds. Why don't we go ahead and put away a few things here?'s got some food I could toss under the sink. Where did we put our food? Is it in the fridge? It is in the fridge. We just basically put a bunch of our food. Oh, that's actually expiring things and drinks, so I guess we can toss that in there. And I think we've got some red wine. Definitely enough to get us drunk on red wine and whiskey. But we should be heading probably out, and I know there's some homes further to the north that we haven't really explored yet. Why don't we go ahead and... Where is this? There it is. That's what I was looking for. I just want to drop off the food so we get ourselves a little more freed up on capacity for holding things. Now, on the plus side, an additional bonus to our current character, I guess, Benjamin Bailey, he didn't have the strength trait, so his previous strength was only 8, but right now we're actually by default getting 14. We are a little hungry now, so the bonus isn't there, but 14 is our default strength. Actually no, 12. Maybe I saw that with the boost previously. I don't think our strength was reduced actually. So I mean, all the same though, that's a nice little 4-point boost. That's a 150% of what we had previously. So I am totally happy with that change, and it's making Benjamin Bailey a bit more effective. When he gets a full backpack, he isn't all like, oh, I can't move, I'm encumbered, oh jeez. But what we're gonna be doing here is taking off for now. I think we've got enough gear and enough space to hit some of the homes that are up this direction. One of the other things that was added in this version is the ability to clean up blood. So as we're possibly getting this place all cleaned up and maybe waiting around for our plants to harvest, because that's probably what we're going to end up doing in all honesty before we run away to Muldrow, is making sure that we harvest our 9 plots. Is that the word I'm looking for? Plots? 9, I guess, plants, I assume. Whatever you want to call them. The little instances of us having planted radishes, we're going to wait for the 9 of those to be finished growing so that we can actually harvest them and bring them along so that we can munch on some grown food. There's that zombie. I could have sworn I saw one back here. Look around real quick, and we are looking good. Swing. Oh, that was early. was watching the feet, but apparently not well enough. There she goes. And down she goes. Anything on you? Not so much. Why don't we go ahead and try to see if we can pop one of these windows over here. I don't think we've messed with these homes yet. They're a little further away from what we've seen previously. I'm pretty sure. We may have looted a few of them as we ran through here from time to time, but I don't see an open door. I know we didn't do that a whole heck of a lot when we were back in this area, but look at that. We've got a garbage bag straight off the bat. Good sign that we haven't fully looted this place, at least. Dish towels are what's going to be used for cleaning blood. We're going to snag that cooking pot. I probably shouldn't put that in my main inventory, should I? Let's go ahead and put those in the secondary, and the extra water bottle as well. What I'm also going to do, I think, is go ahead and put this in our secondary and equip the axe in only primary. It'll mean that we use more stamina when swinging, and we don't have as much knockback, but in the interest of being able to carry additional loot, I think it's going to be a good bet, since we're going to be basically running with Benjamin Bailey here, who's a little unstrong. He's not exactly a burly type, so having that little extra space for holding things at an actual nice little weight reduction in the backpack is a good thing. It definitely helps us get some stuff done, so I'll take advantage of it. What do we got here? Is this just... yeah, this is just the exit. Fishing for beginners. Let's snag that because I don't think we have one. We may actually have one at our newest place, but I'm not positive on that. I'm sure we've got that book somewhere, is what I'm trying to say. So let's check a few things out here in the living room before we get going. Looks like we've got 3 total things here, including this bookcase that is completely empty. How about the bedroom? I don't see anybody or anything in here. Baseball bat and more cigarettes, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's slow. Nope, we're just gonna take a few then. I don't care. Let's go ahead and head out. Oh, I thought there was a door back there. Oops. Let's head out. Oh, it's right there. That's what I'm thinking. We'll just open that up. Let it be. What do we got? Another garbage bag? Not so lucky. Locked. That's locked. Oh, hello there. We got a few zombies up here. 3 looks like in total. Let's sit here for just a sec. And swing. Woo! Taking a peek around, and I think we're going to knock her down. Let's stomp her out. Can I do it? Yeah, there it goes. This is me holding control and spacebar. And that did the trick. So, let's check a few corpses here. Now that we got them killed and cleaned out, let's see what we've got from them. Nothing. Okay. There's 2 more there. I don't see anybody behind us. We're in the street coming up close, so let's give it a sec and swing. That one's down. Look around real quick. Charge up and swing. Just keep stomping. There we go. Anything on you 2? Nothing of use, so let's keep it moving up the road here. This looks like a pretty big house. And then there's some zombies there too. Just take it easy for a sec, look around. Oh, that didn't do the trick. There you go. I guess that is the thing. In the smaller knockbacks, it's a little trickier. We got a skill point. Blade maintenance is what we're going to put that in, I think. We could put it in first aid, but I'm not super worried about that right now. Then again, I mean, I really don't know what kind of nice little features or abilities, whatever you want to call it, you gain when you're actually doing running first aid from a character who's trained it. I really don't know, but I'm sure we'll find out now that we can actually select doctors and such as a profession. That's another change that went in, is upgraded. Whoa! Upgraded trait system and profession system. So, zipping on out here, let's take a quick peek in here. Looks like a laundry room. I don't see any mobs, but is this leading outside? It sure is. Let's take a quick peek here. Nothing on there that we want. Let's see if we can... we don't even need to pop open windows. What am I doing? Let's move this way. Into the bathroom, looks like. Cotton balls and sheets. Let's take those cotton balls. And let's check out the bedroom. I don't see any zombies in here. We look pretty safe. School bag and such there. Nothing we're going to take. Sleeping pills, we'll leave those behind. I'm sure we've got more than enough to handle what we need. So let's check this. This just leads back into the living room. This is just a bookshelf. Baseball bat over there. Another sheet there. And nothing else we're going to really need. Let's pop open that door and go through this kitchen. Checking for chips, peanut butter, and anything else that we might be able to bring along with us for making this journey a little easier on us. We got some sugar there. We'll take that. That's not going to fit in that bag. Let's toss in the secondary. Move it on down. We got matches and an empty container. Wait, is that a garbage bag? Sweet. Toss that in that first bag. Looks like it'll fit. Onions that have rotted out. I'm not going to take those, obviously. Let's do one more thing here, though, before we get gone. Let's remove this propane tank, shall we? Because what we're going to do is take this thing and run it back a little ways. Take it back to our place and get that set up in our little shed there so we have a little bit more cooking supply. Does this work? I still can't pop that from that side, can I? Are we really not encumbered? Oh, I didn't grab the damn propane tank, did I? I ran off beforehand. Let's go ahead and grab this. Come on, then. Oh, it just pops it out, and then we need to pick it up. I see. Look around us. Let's finish off this one zombie here. There we go. Antidepressants. You know what? I will take those. Nice and easy one to snag. Let's grab this propane tank, put it in the main inventory, since that's the only way we're going to hold this 20-pound item. Actually, we could fit it in a bag if it didn't have anything else in it. Maybe we get reduced down to like 4 pounds. I think that's 80. Yeah, that's 80%. It would reduce that propane tank down to 4 pounds, so it would still take up 20 of the slots in your bag. So something to consider if you want to carry around propane tanks. If you're not really carrying anything else, toss it in an extra bag in your secondary or primary slot if you don't mind not using a weapon. It could work if you want to get it back there quickly and not sacrifice your move speed. Now, I'm not too worried about it. Thankfully, these streets are pretty well cleared up already. We'll just take it a little easy. We're getting a little tired and a tad weepy, and definitely extremely heavily loaded due to that propane tank especially. So let's move this on back here. And is this the place? It sure is. Let's go ahead and head on inside and deliver our propane tank into the waiting arms of our wonderful little shed back here. It's a weird way to talk about a shed, but hey, whatever, I'm owning it. Open this up, let's drop this propane tank right next to the other one here. Got a few extra full propane tanks here in the shed. That should help us out. Now, I wish there was a way to find keys. I have a key for our newest place on our key ring. I don't have any other keys whatsoever. It's just the one. So, it'll be... I mean, what? That works here? That's really odd to me. Maybe does yellow mean that they don't work? Do they have to be like green or something? Because I saw this at our other place when I spawned in for the first time. Anyway, whatever. We'll figure it out some other time. I'm sure they'll explain it, or people will post some good info on the forums or Reddit. Check around and see if you want to learn anything new. I'm definitely gonna have to learn a few more things, but if you've learned something new here today, click that like button, or if you just liked the episode, I'd love the feedback. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been your Captain Mog speaking, and we will see you next time. Cheers!